Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly forecast. This is going to be your weekly reading for the week of March 1st through the 7th, 2021. You can watch this reading if you are an Aqua Sun, Moon, or Rising. Aquarius on the cusp. If you have your Sun in the 11th house or Venus in Aquarius, you can watch this reading. I hope you all are doing very well today. And happy Sunday, which is the day that I'm recording your reading. Hold on. Sorry about that. Ooh. I don't know if it's something in the air in my office today or what, but my nose is giving me issues. It's tingling. So that means it's time to get ready. That means it's time to jump into your reading and quit babbling, right? One last announcement, if you would like to book a personal private tarot reading with me, all that information is below in the description box below this video. You can find my website, you can find my scheduling page. I have not opened up my scheduling page for the month of March yet, but I will be doing that soon. Others of you, if you have already gotten a reading with me before, you can just email me and I will just set up an appointment for you when it is convenient for you. Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We are using the Alchemia tarot deck today for the main spread, and then I will also be pulling some cards from the Numinous Astro deck to see what planet transit or zodiac sign you may be dealing with over the next week, and also I'll be pulling a spirit animal oracle for you from this beautiful deck by Colette Baron Reed, the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. So hopefully that sounds good, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and jump into your reading. How does Aquarius see themselves today? What is the theme for them over the next week? March 1st to 7th. What is something Aquarius has learned in their past that will be useful to them to remember this week? A challenge they may be facing. A lesson they are learning. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Emperor. So you could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus or a Leo. Very strong masculine energy here. I feel this is your energy, Aquarius. You're coming up as the Emperor in your reading. Which simply means that, well, like I said, the Emperor is the king of all kings. He is the ruler. It's usually his way or the highway. We also have very strong boundaries here, very strong rules. This is someone that puts logic and reason over his emotions. All right? But you are either calling in the divine masculine or you are the divine masculine here with the Emperor. Very strong masculine energy. I'm hearing ruthless. Strong, powerful. Yes, you are very powerful. You are very strong at this time. You have a stellium in your sign. We have a lot of planets in your sign right now. Okay, ask any astrologer. Who is the most powerful sign right now? It's you, Aquarius. Do you know how much power you have? I hope you know how much power you really have. Okay, Aquarius, how you see yourself today? We have the Six of Cups. What a contrast. Here we have la 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 la. We have like the Smurfs playing here, and then we have the Emperor. So, but really you see yourself as, living in some kind of a fairy tale here. I'm definitely getting also thoughts of the past, childhood, the inner child. I'm actually being taken back to a place in in, it could be your childhood, my childhood. I don't know. I'm getting thoughts of returning home, someplace familiar. I'm also seeing, or I'm hearing something about siblings, your siblings. All right. All right. So we're going back to the past here. This also could be, they're taking me back to a past life or a past life relationship. Okay. So this is also places that feel familiar, that feel like home. A past life. So are you living a past life right now? Are you reliving a past life situation? How very curious. We also have Scorpio here coming up as your first card. The theme for you over the next week is the Four of Wands. Yes. So the homeland, the home and foundation, the home and the family. All right. There could be some sort of homecoming this week. I'm also seeing that there is joy and stability around your home. I'm also hearing something about going back home, back to where you're from. So the fourth house. This seems like a very happy time for you. You should enjoy being around those you love, your friends, your family, the people that bring you the most joy and stability. I'm also seeing someone here who is the king of his castle, the patriarch here, someone who could be a father figure. That is the underlying theme or challenge of this reading, though. All right, we haven't actually seen that in the main spread. Something Aquarius has learned in their past that will be useful for them to remember this week. We have the Nine of Swords, Gemini. All right, so someone in the past here was trapped in their head by negative thoughts, fear. This is fears and anxieties. I'm hearing downcast pride. You were really in your head about something here. You're very worried about things, letting your fears and anxieties get the best of you. You did learn a lesson around this in your past. Maybe how to manage your anxieties, maybe what was the root of all these fears? Why were all these fears coming up? This is also doing a lot of shadow work here. You might have been doing some shadow work in your past. You might have had to look at some things about your past that might not have been so pleasant. Your challenge over the next week is the Nine of Cups. Okay, wish fulfillment. This is the wish card. All right, so here it is about getting satisfaction. It is about enjoying yourself. It is about pleasure, overindulgence. I'm quite literally seeing a young prince here. You know, there is something very royal. I don't know why. I can't help it. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing someone here that has a royal background or royal lineage, or maybe you are not aware of this, Aquarius, that you actually have this kind of, oh no, I'm just looking at how he's dressed here. Some of you come from a very good family. Some of you are very wealthy individuals. And some of you come from, I'm getting a long line of powerful rulers. But your challenge this week is, are you really fulfilled? Are you really able to extract the pleasure that you desire out of this life? Also, what is in each of these cups? I'm also hearing it's all for you. It's all yours, Aquarius. It's all yours at this time. It's yours for the taking. The world is your oyster. So the lesson you are learning now is the Ace of Cups, unconditional love. This is loving without reason, or should I just say it is the cup that overflows the cup overfloweth. So this is also a gift here, a divine gift of love. The lesson you're learning is how to love unconditionally. Not just some of the time, not just with conditions, not just if you do this, then I'll do that. The Ace of Cups means despite everything, even if you're in a situation where someone has caused you great pain, even if you have memories of the past that aren't so great, can you overcome all of that? Because this is all for you. And so your lesson is to love unconditionally. I feel this is going to unlock a whole new aspect of your life that you've kind of, if you've been living with conditions, if you've been living in a place where you haven't allowed yourself mentally to open up more, or you've not been able to open up very much in the past, the Ace of Cups is coming in here to say there's more for you. You can even extract more pleasure, more happiness, more joy out of your life than you ever have before. But you have to be willing to accept this love into your heart, into your life. And so the gift you will receive is the Six of Wands: victory, success, leadership, recognition. This is also external validation. I'm also seeing an Aquarius here that can lead people to victory. This is exactly the kind of cards you want to see when you have a Six of Wands show up in your reading. Notice it wasn't the first card. It wasn't the second card. It wasn't the third, fourth, or fifth card. It was the sixth card here. It means that, Aquarius, when you do all of these things, when you put it all together, we truly have someone here who is fit to rule. So I hope you realize that you absolutely are, if I had to say, the prince, you are zodiac royalty right now. Okay, you really are. You are zodiac royalty, and you are fit to rule. So in whatever capacity, okay, maybe you're leading, maybe you are leading a group of people out into the wilderness here, away from modern life, to set up, I don't know, I'm just going to guess, I'm just going to say something randomly. You're leading a group of people out into the wilderness to set up a van camp so that people can live independently off the grid and do the kinds of things that they want to do to provide for themselves without having the burden of all of the expenses that it takes to live in the cities, which is where, the elite want people to move and concentrate into cities. Maybe you are leading people out of cities into another area of the world or a more remote location. I'm just giving you this as an example. It doesn't matter if it conforms or doesn't conform. What matters is that you are fit to rule here. You can lead people and you can be successful and get everything you ever imagined out of that situation. So we're going to use the Numinous deck to see what planet transit or zodiac sign you may be dealing with over the next week. You have one of sextiles here. So this is one of the most favorable and easy going configurations. So you have opportunity on top of opportunity on top of opportunity to make things happen. And so sextiles talk about collaborations, collaborates, assisting, explaining, providing, opportunity for, synergizing, creating possibilities for, opening doors, promises, bringing insight to, communicating, welcoming, and developing. So you are it. You are it. You are it, Aquarius. And let's go ahead and pull a spirit animal oracle. I believe Capricorn also had this card, but you have giraffe spirit, see the big picture. So they just want you to zoom out once in a while. If you have been down in the trenches, they want you to get up in the helicopter. If you have been up in the helicopter, they want you to get down in the trenches. But I'm guessing you've been down in the trenches for a very long time. We all know Aquariuses have been pulling the line for quite some time. And now they want you to get up in the helicopter and fly around and see just what you are dealing with here. Okay, this is so you can get a perspective on your life, so you can really see everything that you've worked for, what you do have going for you, and fortunate or unfortunate, they want you to see the bigger picture. There's a reason for this, because what you're about to get into here is going to really open some doors. So we just want to make sure you can see the lay of the land. They want you to see the lay of the land here, okay? All right, I will go ahead and do the honors of reading card 29 here, Giraffe Spirit. See the big picture. Oracle message. Giraffes stretch upward to reach the treetops and look down from a high vantage point. When giraffe spirit appears, it is a sign to observe from a higher view. In all aspects of your life, it's time to stretch your neck out and broaden your view. Open your eyes to what others need or are experiencing, and see the big picture you fit into. No matter how great your wisdom, knowledge, or experience, you don't want to overlook details and connections that will help you better understand yourself and your circumstances. So stretch yourself, look beyond what catches your attention at eye level, and know that not everything is as obvious as you might like it to be. Spirit will bestow upon you a new perspective that might make all the difference. Protection message. Are you sticking your neck out too far, reaching too high, instead of looking around you to see conditions on the ground? Your devotion to co-creating something new is admirable, but giraffe spirit is showing up to remind you that you have to look at the whole picture, not just those tasty leaves at the top of the tree. Perspective is necessary now, and that means checking in with what is going on around you and at your feet. Or perhaps you are, here we go again. Or perhaps you are ruminating over the worries of the world instead of paying attention to what you can do right now. Where you are to bring about the changes you would like to see. Align with your highest good and know that while perspective is important, transformation begins where you are. Do not get so far up in the clouds thinking about all the big problems that you lose perspective and forget to do your part, however small it may be, to start enacting change, for transformation begins with you. Yes, it's just a reminder that no matter where you are here on your journey, you may need to zoom out. You may need to check back with where you've been. It just depends on where you are in your journey. But either way, they want you to get some perspective before going forward. There's a reason for this, because in the middle of your reading here, we have the Nine of Cups, which is a beautiful energy. If it's taken too far, it could result in selfishness, smugness, overindulgence, we don't want to concentrate. We don't want to dilute your energy, but we also don't want it to be so concentrated on one area. Because you do have so much power here. You do have so much leadership, that it's just important that you get a perspective, because that will enable you to, like I said, good to the last drop here. We want you to be able to use it effectively and where it's needed, both for yourself and for the people that you are going to be impacting, because you are going to be touching a lot of people's lives. You're going to be able to impact a lot of people's lives. And so that's why it's important that you see the community, the area, the land that you're going to be working in, okay, that you're going to be impacting, all right, and leading. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you this week. Thank you for stopping by. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys back next week. Take good care of yourselves. Bye.